President Donald Trump once again creating a firestorm over comments that he allegedly made while talking with members of the U.S. Senate, trying to come up with a plan for the so-called Dreamers and the DACA program.
24-hour News 8 political reporter Rick Albin has more on that now. Rick?
We've been hearing a lot about those alleged comments, but perhaps the more important part of all of this is that plan that a bipartisan group of senators took to the White House to make sure those people covered under the Obama-era executive order that created DACA was not to the president's liking. He dismissed it out of hand. That raises the possibility of a government shutdown that could happen as soon as next week. At least one senator, Dick Durbin from Illinois, says the reports the president using derogatory language about a number of countries was accurate. Two other senators in attendance say they don't recall the comments. The president tweeted that he used strong language, but the exact verbiage was not true. But it probably doesn't matter because this latest dust-up for this administration has led to an international uproar. Democrats insist on this policy issue having something done to protect DACA before they agree to a continuing resolution to keep the government funded. President Trump has tied continuing the program to other immigration reform, including a border wall. Now, Flint area Democrat Congressman Dan Kildee says he's concerned about the situation.
The problem with the way this is going is that DACA, in other words, the fate of 800,000 people who were brought here as children, their fate is being used as a bargaining chip in an otherwise contentious political argument about budget priorities, about border security.
We may never know who said what when, but if the backlash further hinders the talks on DACA, possibility of that government shutdown becomes more real and could throw Washington into a war of finger-pointing very early on in this new year. Susan?